It is pouring effing rain this morning, and it looks like it's going to be like that all day. So, anyway, it's not going to stop the the quad apocalypse that's about to happen today. Uh, Hamstrings are all warmed up. I'm just going to dive into a set here. Not quite the whole stack. About 3 plates shy of the stack. Ooh. Yeah. Uh. Yeah. I'm pop another set here. No. Yeah. 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 Oh shit. Oh God. Yeah. Yeah. All right, we got some extensions here, fully warmed up. I'm just gonna hit the stack, see how many sets we want to do here. Oh shit! Happened to my music. Yeah. Whew. Set two. I got the drop set pins in. Just gonna drop it up. Then I gotta take a leak. Probably moving the presses. Whew. Oh God. Oh shit. Oh. Oh shit. Oh man. Oh shit. Oh God. Yeah, shit. Whew. Oh, holy shit. Yeah, God. Yeah, yeah. All right. My boy that runs this place here, he let me come into this. I guess it's like an aerobic room. This is actually pretty cool. I wasn't sure that people were allowed to come in here unless they were doing like the spin classes because there's a bunch of bikes and stuff. But apparently he was totally cool with it. So I may have to start doing some pose downs in here. We got the shorts on, uh, legs. The only problem here is, like I said, these things are fucking freaking hairy, and I almost can't even really fully squeeze them right now. To be honest with you, like they are completely just like I can't even like normally if I do this, the whole muscle's like just wobbling way more than it is right now. But I can't. It's like so hard to just see if we can get the sides going here. Hopefully I should have turned the camera around the other way. Matter of fact, let me do that. Oh, yeah, these things. It's a shame that like when they're pumped up, you really can't see a ton of striations and stuff. Like from what I'm looking at right now, you can barely even see the line separating the hamstring from the quad. But I mean, does they are pumped, believe it or not. I don't know if kind of hard to tell, but I mean, shit. This is not a bad workout, to say the least. It was pretty simple. It was only, what did we have? 3 sets extensions, 2 sets of presses, and ooh, can't even talk. Two sets of three, so 3 sets of lying seated leg curl, 1 set of standing leg curl, 3 sets of leg extensions, 2 sets of presses. But I'll tell you, the presses going one leg at a time, dude, I'm definitely doing that again next leg day. And remember, we missed last week's leg workout, so I think they're going to be pretty sore today. I'm a glutton for punishment, but let me get out of here. I got to go to Trader Joe's and grab some soup. The wife wants soup for lunch later because it's pouring rain, and why not, right? Soup is a good rainy day, so I'll have soup and like I don't know, probably like a turkey sandwich, something like that. She wants grilled cheese, but I might do grilled cheese, but it might be turkey and cheese. So, all right, see you guys a little later. Alrighty, let's talk about today's leg day. You know, I don't remember ever having a leg day where my legs weren't extremely sore the day after. I don't know what it is about legs, but can almost guarantee I'm almost guaranteed amazing pump, right? Like no matter what, even with a crappy leg workout. But today's was pretty good. It was so cold here in Southern California today because of the rain, and so I kind of bundled up. I had shorts under my pants, which was kind of made everything a little thicker, kind of weird feeling. But not only that, but I had a shirt on under a hoodie, and but by the time I like got into a few working sets on legs, I think I was sweating profusely. Like my shirt that was under the hoodie, like I could have like wrung it out, right? It was probably would have just like dripped with sweat. But overall, it was a great leg day. I really miss the lying leg curl, and I feel like every Planet Fitness that I hit, uh, whether it's one in Long Beach or it's one out in Riverside or wherever, they don't have it, right? So I don't know why so many Planet Fitnesses that I hit up, like the specific ones that I hit up, don't seem to have that piece of equipment. And my gym that I normally go to, that I record at, they don't have a lying leg curl. But it doesn't mean you can't get the hamstrings done, right? So we still have options. Like we can do the seated leg curl, which I mean is really effective, right? I mean, it works perfectly fine. But then we can go over to the leg extension machine, and I put up one of those real thick plates underneath so I can elevate my foot a little bit. Uh, and I can effectively do a pretty good standing leg curl. And in terms of lying leg curls, I can't remember the last time that I actually did some of those. So hopefully, I'll try to switch out. There's a lot of Planet Fitnesses out here. So I'll try to do a leg day. Um, I'll pick like the next time I'm in Riverside for work, or if I'm in Bakersfield or San Diego, like I'll try to pick a Planet Fitness that I won't go to the one that I'll normally go to when I'm down there. I'll see if I can catch a lying leg curl because I do miss them. It does it. I mean, it effectively does the same thing, right? But it's just a little bit of a different angle. So it just almost feels like when you're lying doing the leg curls, you're able to get a little bit more of a stretch on the way down. Um, anyway, but nonetheless, totally, did four phenomenal sets of uh, hamstrings, and my hamstrings I can feel them. They're very sore. Like if I try to like squeeze my leg, like curl my leg back, and I can really feel it. And then for quads, that was really easy. I think it was only four sets. It was three heavy sets with a stack of leg extensions, and one of them was a drop. The last one was a drop set. That felt really, really good. So we, kind of pre-exhausted the quads there and got a good exercise in, or a good three sets in, and then we moved over to the leg press, which that leg press, I'm kind of. I had tried it before, the machine leg press, and I wasn't a huge fan, although I tried the one at Planet Fitness. And I'm not going to say that I didn't like it at all, but I kind of like the traditional leg press a little bit better. But this one today, now it's been at the gym that I go to like ever since I started going there. I always just kind of like stayed away from it because it kind of looks like and reminds me of the one at Planet Fitness. And I'm like, I could do those, but why not just go over and load up some plates on the traditional leg press because I like that better. But when I decided to do that today, for some reason I was like, let me just try one legged. So I think it was like half the stack. It was maybe like 200. I think it goes up to 400 pounds or maybe it's 495. I don't remember, but the stack is really heavy, like really heavy. And I think because it's just like the levy that pulls it up, it's just one cable going over. So it's not like a cable, like a pulley system going like this, which is a lot of cable movements. So the less actual, like I'm not an expert here, but the less like curves that it goes over, like a belt on a car, right? Like kind of like a serpentine belt. So the less things that it's going around, the heavier it is. So it's only going over the one circle thingy. So it's like pulling the whole stack without any leverage whatsoever, if that makes any sense. So it is it's really heavy. So, but doing them with one leg, uh it kind of made my torso like it kind of made my stomach and torso feel a little funny, like off balance in a way. But nonetheless, I was able to come pretty deep, and I was looking over as I was doing them at the actual stack going up and down. And I mean, I was coming like within like a margin this much between the stack that I had and where the pin was versus the rest of the stack. So it was coming down Like I really couldn't go that much deeper than I was going from what you see in the video. But I mean, nonetheless, like I, my legs were burning by the time I was done those 2 sets. So it was just 5 sets quads, but it was it was 5 great, completely effective sets. Yes, I am drinking a cup of coffee right now because even though it's 7 o'clock at night, um, I still have some more work to do. So I have to drink this. I got to make my other meal soon, and I got to kind of go back to work. I have a lot. It's been a busy day, so. Um, but other than that, yeah, I just wanted to talk about the workout. It was good, and the only thing, you know, um, about the the when I went into that little back room, which I didn't know I was. Well, I knew I was allowed back there, but they have like bikes. It's like kind of like a spin class that they have. Sometimes I see people in there. It's kind of rare, but um, I noticed that there was nobody in there today. So I asked the guy that's it's like one guy that runs that gym. I've never seen any other person at that gym. It's just the same guy no matter when I go. Um, if there's an employee, it's a self-run gym, so uh, there's really no employees. You have a key card to be able to let you in. If I wanted to go at like 3 in the morning, he wouldn't be there at 3 in the morning, I don't think. But he's the only guy that's there. He's a super nice guy, and I just asked him. I was like, "Hey man, can I go in there and just shut the door and drop pants? Want to check the legs out?" And he was like, "Dude, for sure, man. Handle biz." I was like, "Ah, cool, thanks." So in there, I may have to utilize that room more often. It seemed I didn't know that the lights were on because it's kind of like a neon kind of like weird looking room, and I get with a huge TV in there. So like I guess if you're doing the spin classes, it makes it more unique. I didn't realize that there was an actual like fluorescent light that you could turn on, but there was, and he showed me, and I was like, "Oh, this is phenomenal." So I think moving forward, uh, if there's nobody in there doing a spin class, I can go in there, to take the shirt off, and just get some really cool shots, of any, whether it's a shoulder pump, arm pump, chest pump, back pump, whatever. So that's kind of exciting to know. But when I was looking at my legs on the video after I did like a pump check, right? And I was like, you can't see any lines in my legs. But the reason for that is, when they're like, if I were to, you know, take a video of my legs right now, completely unpumped, there's going to be, excuse me, a lot more lines and striations in the legs than when it's pumped. Because when they're pumped, your legs, such a huge muscle, it just gets completely full of blood that you just can't really see any definition. I know, when I competed years ago, we're talking a long time ago, uh, one of the things that, I had a bodybuilding coach that took me through some shows. And one of the big no, the rule of thumb backstage when you're pumping up, you pump your upper body, you do not pump your legs, because when you pump your legs, with the exception of just like a couple easy, like maybe squats, like body squats, right? Or maybe like one set of really light 10 to 15 reps of leg extensions, right? You don't want to get them too pumped up because you can't see anything, any striations or any lines or muscle separation. So my legs today just look like two globs of muscle, that and also not to mention that my legs are just naturally hairy. Like my back is hairy, right? Well, more my lower back than anything. So I have to take the clippers to them to keep it, do a little bit of manscaping there. But I will have to take the clippers to the legs at some point in time, in the near future. Just this way, maybe like after maybe on one of these leg days, I'll do like one set of leg extensions, like just one, and I'll drop the pants and we'll take a look and just see how they look. Because I think you'll be able to see a lot more muscle separation, when they're not pumped. So, but other than that, I think today was a pretty good workout. We're 221. Been eating like a maniac. um, lately. So we're not missing too many meals. We're hitting the protein mark. It's about I'd say between 225 and 250 grams of protein. As long as I land in terms of protein, as long as I land at least whatever my body weight is. So like, when I was 200, as long as I got 200 grams of protein, I was satisfied with that. 221, as long as I get 221 grams, so 1 gram per pound of body weight, I'm good with that. Now, there's people that say, oh, you need 1.5 per pound of body weight. I'm not going to say they're wrong, but I've heard a lot of really top big bodybuilders talk about 1 gram per pound of body weight. So I think it's more than enough. But um, and but and sometimes I'll go a little bit higher. Sometimes I eat 300 grams of protein. It just depends what I actually make that day. So but anyway, we're having a shit ton of fun doing this, man. I love like tomorrow I'm going to work out. I'm going to work out with Jeff in the morning, and I'm just totally looking forward to it. And I another thing that I'm going to do is on Fridays when I work out with Jeff, I'm not going to flip flop workouts. Like I think the last couple of weeks, like last week for instance, I was technically supposed to train back with him because it was an actual back day, but I switched it because I wanted to do chest with him. So we did chest and then we did back the opposite day. So now that we're back to chest tomorrow, it's 7 days away, 7 days since the last chest workout versus 5, the way I like it to be. Or worst case scenario, 6. I want to try to hit each body part twice a week. So if we can do it within a 6-day period, that's fine, right? You start getting to the 7-day period. I mean, I guess technically it's twice in 1 week, but if you add it up, I think I added it up once. When you look on a calendar and you actually add it up, it's less times per month than when you do it every 6 days, right? So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to the workout tomorrow. It should be fun. Literally every time I work out with Jeff, it's just like complete paralysis the next day. It's like super sore. So we're gonna stick to the actual split. We're not gonna move anything around because it just confuses everything and just put everything gets off course. And I want to try to stay on course. So we'll hit chest tomorrow. Should be a phenomenal workout. Saturday back, Sunday shoulders. And then Monday arms, Tuesday legs. So that will be 5 days from now. Will be another leg workout. So looking forward to that. But we have a trip coming up next weekend. We're going to Lake Tahoe. I've been living in California for almost 13 years. I've never been to Lake Tahoe. I've never even been further north than Bakersfield, believe it or not. So we're going to go Thursday. We're leaving Thursday. We'll come back Sunday. So I did check the Holiday Inn that we're staying at. Does in fact have a gym. So we'll try not to miss any workouts like we did when I went to, what was it, New Orleans? Yeah, so that was crazy. We didn't work out one time there. And they did have a gym. So there really was no excuse for me to miss. So we're going to try to stay on course this time because I don't want to take, another 4 days off like I did a month ago. So we just want to stay on course and, just keep going and just keep trying to make some gains. But I think when I do come back from Lake Tahoe, so it'll be a week from this coming Sunday. So I think that following Monday, so a week from this coming Monday, that's when I'm gonna start officially moving the calorie. Like these, look, my wife's hair, these long hairs, they're everywhere. They get in my mouth, all over my shirts, everywhere. It's like having a long haired cat. Anyway, hope she didn't hear me on that. But starting next Monday, not this coming Monday, but the following, we're going to take the calorie. That's when I'm going to really get strict with writing every single thing that I eat down. I do log everything I eat right now, but like if I were to like grab some chips and salsa, just like maybe 10 chips and just eat it, like I don't even log that, right? If I have if I eat a thing of macadamia nuts, I log that because that's like really calorie dense, right? I want to make sure I add that in there. But these little things that I pick at throughout the day, I don't even realize. I just add up the actual meals that I eat. So we're gonna get really strict. We're gonna drop down to 4,000 calories. I'm gonna log everything. We're gonna try to hit that 4,000 mark religiously. We're gonna do that for 2 weeks straight. After 2 weeks, I'm going to drop it down to 3,500 calories. And then 2 weeks after that to 3,000 calories. And then, so after like maybe 4 to 6 weeks, we'll start hitting into that calorie deficit where we start, shedding some fattage. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully we can hopefully I can look way better this cut coming up than I did the last one, which I was, I was happy with the last cut, but I want to get like ridiculously. Like I want my chest to have all those lines just kind of streaming across with the veins popping out. It's really hard to get there because it involves an a high amount of focus, not swaying off the off of the diet. It's really hard not to snack sometimes, especially in the beginning. But we're gonna do it. Um, no intentions of doing an actual show. Uh, Maybe at some point, it's not really on my list. If I never do compete in a bodybuilding show again, I'm totally fine with it. And if I do, no, I'm totally fine with that too, right? It's really not the end goal. The goal here, I just want to have fun with it, right? So I love doing this day in and day out. It's just so much fun to me. So, but maybe a show at some point. I don't know. You know, maybe when I do the cut and when I get like really, really lean and we can see some serious like muscle definition and some serious abs, with the lines down here in the stomach, maybe I'll ask you guys watching, like, what do you think? Should I jump on a stage? Maybe not. Maybe get a little bit bigger. I don't know. Should I do a physique show? Should I go classic bodybuilding? I don't know. Are my legs big enough? I don't know. But all I know is I'm just having fun with it, and just this is my hobby, man. It's what I love doing. Some people work on cars, which is super cool. Love cars, but I'm the bodybuilding dude, man. Just love learning about it, love training, love eating the food like a bodybuilder. Just love all of it all the way around. So right now we're just gonna have fun with it, and yeah, we'll just take it day by day. So hope you guys like the workout. If you haven't been to the gym yet, get your ass to the gym, and we'll see you super early tomorrow morning for chest with Jeff. So have a great night, everybody.